I just passed the 2 kilometre marker back there. This is where I want to be for the first guy is coming back. Sometimes I make it, sometimes not. On the right hand side, Police Citizens Youth Club, and the river's on my left. You see a lot of these orange signs along the way that tell you different bits of information about the Wollondilly walkway. That part there used to be a popular swimming hole once, back in the early part of last century. Not sure that I'd swim in it now. Who knows? Had some rain and been flushed out a bit. Small reserve, park, whatever you want to call it, on the right hand side here, and you might just be able to see the outdoor fitness equipment. That's one of 2 or 3 sets, if you count the one at Marston Weir along this track, which is good. Council has a plan they announced of putting a toilet block here, which should be handy for people walking their kids especially. So this is the Parkrun course. Go down this little dip here. Coming up to the turnaround point, you always have somebody here to tell you, or to show you this is a turnaround point, and someone you can thank for being good enough to be here and stand out there in the cold while you run. I see some mist rolling over the river there, and in the left behind that, the School of Policing. Coming up to Joshua Street pedestrian bridge. Deck has a bit of a different feel to the hard concrete of the rest of the track. I always like to run on this bit. It's a nicely shaped bridge, as well as being functional. It's got a bit of style about it. It's built in pieces and lowered in by crane rather than being built on the spot. Right, have a good one. On my right hand side here is the Joshua Street off ramp. Continue following the river and around this next couple of bends, come around the back of Tully Park Golf Club. There's one of 2 golf courses in Goulburn. out into the golf course here. See all the black poles for the solar lighting again. Obviously not needed now, it's light enough to not need it. And on the right there, I have a large tree stump in there, about 5 or 6 trees along here recently that have recently been taken down. Not sure why, whether they were old and diseased or represented danger, I don't know. But you can see all the stumps ahead of me here now. Seems to be a bit of a thing in Goulburn at the moment, trees being taken down. I know the council might well say, if they're the people who give permission for it to be done, that new trees will be planted, and they certainly are. Sadly, sometimes those trees are uprooted by the vandals, so they don't survive. Sometimes they just don't survive because, as we know, sometimes you buy plants and they don't survive. And but some of these trees have got to be 40, 50, maybe even 100 years old. And the tree they plant will eventually be 100 years old if it lives that long and makes it that far. But these ones that have been taken down have been absorbing carbon for 100 years. Also don't want, they're not the place to get on about carbon emissions and so on. It's just something that comes into my mind as I see all these trees that have been cut down. Those towers you can see ahead there, if you can see them, I think they're student, it used to be when it was the Teachers College, the student accommodation towers. I guess it's where the cadets stay as they train to be police officers. At the School of Policing also does some other training, I think Ambo and Fire Brigade training, also some SES and refresher courses and so on for police officers, so I guess that's where they stay when they're doing their training. Straight ahead, you see the second of the 2 bridges of this 2-bridge run. It's the Kenmore Bridge that also goes over the Wallandilly. Large, just concrete deck and pillars. It's functional more than stylish. And looking through that, see the old iron bridge that carries the railway line. It used to go to Crookle. The railway line's been closed for several decades. No trains go there. There are people who are keen to get into a cycling, hiking, running, walking track. There's no chance the railway line will ever reopen. Whether that will happen, that is, that it will become a cycling track in time, I don't know. Up a small rise here. Excuse me. I'll take the left-hand fork here. Right, going straight ahead will take you onto Tarlow Street and Chantry Street, past the front of the Tully Park Golf Club. This way, as you can see, heading towards and under a railway bridge. an old bullocky dray there. Just over on my left hand side, might not be able to see it at the moment, there's a historic home called Riversdale. This section of Goulburn is known as Old Goulburn because it's a settlement period was first settled when Goulburn was first settled. A family called the Twynhams built this house here. There's an inn and a coach stop on the way further south, obviously. Now it's a National Trust building and the Historic Museum. You paid a small donation, a small fee, gold coin, something like that, to take a look. Used to do give them GTs at one stage. I don't know if they still do. Up ahead, I see some odd looking shapes stacked on one on top of the other. Just digressing for a moment, that's 5 since we started. Going to go to those large grey shapes and buildings. They're actually demountable classrooms. As you see in lots of public schools around the state. Most Goulburn schools have got at least 1 or 2. They're kept out here and trucks come and collect them when they're needed, transport them to wherever they've got to go. And they're put on piers and made ready for the students. As you can see, at least I hope you can, there are quite a lot of them. Crossing the whole railway line now, and the local bus company depot up there on the right. On my left hand side there, huge fence that is part of the Goulburn Correctional Facility, or Goulburn Jail. Here is the Goulburn Jail and Supermax. Area on the right hand side here, bit of light industrial. There's several smash repairers down here. They always seem to be pretty busy. I don't know whether drivers in Goulburn are particularly bad drivers, but as I say, smash repairers always seem to be pretty busy. This road we're on, by the way, is called Maud Street. A lot of construction with the pool and the hospital and the Performing Arts Centre in Goulburn at the moment, so these people on the right Hollingworth cranes must be doing some pretty good business. sure if you'll be able to see this in the video or not, but a large tower on the top of the hill to the east, ahead of us there, that's a Rocky Hill Lighthouse and War Memorial. That's recently had some work done to the museum as well, new car park, new museum and so on. I haven't been since it's done, or since it's been done. But you can go to the top of that tower and you get some pretty good views across the country here, way out towards the wind farm on the Parkrun Route.